Hello and welcome to the midweek Appetite for Distraction. This week we've got 3 more iPad games coming up for you. There will be more Android soon, we promise. We are sorting it. But in the meantime, what have we got coming up?
We have got Box Cat coming up, also Blood and Glory. But before then, I believe you've got a little delight to show us.
So this is a game called Save Toshi.
Okay.
And it's powered by the Unity engine, which is like a very, very nice looking 3G engine. And basically, you play, it's like a puzzle game, and you have to save this girl Toshi, and she's a really horribly cliched Japanese singer.
Yeah, I'm seeing cat ears. I'm not.
Yeah, it's not good. And the idea is that you have to work your way through these different puzzle levels, kind of physics-based puzzler, but instead of the usual Angry Birds, I'm going to fling stuff at stuff. You kind of shoot. Well, actually, no, you do that, to be fair. So you have to get her onto the dance floor,
right?
Because she can't walk anymore after being kidnapped by someone.
I see.
It's a slim premise, I'll give you that. So you tap on these, and then you have to try and get her onto the. Oh, you see, there you go. And then I failed miserably.
She's not on the dance floor. So she can't walk, but she can still party.
Exactly. She can only like party once she's kind of in the water. Now
Toshi is dead.
You see, it's kind of harsh.
But she would actually give up her life for partying.
She would. Well, she's incapacitated, so there's nothing she can do. But basically, there's loads of these levels. I'm going to pick one that I can actually do.
Yeah.
To demonstrate what happens. So if we do this one. And there's loads of different obstacles. So in this one, you've got like a stone block. These are like metal sheets, apparently. And the idea is if we knock on that, boom.
Go on, girl. Get down. Yeah.
And can you hear it's got very cliched sort of.
Nice J-pop there. She's doing a little twirl.
Bit of J-pop, yes. And there's loads of these levels, and it just keeps going. It's quite pretty in that you use Unity, but it's an interesting use of it. It's quite a different look to some of the other Unity stuff. Yeah. Here we've got TNT, which when you touch it explodes. On that.
Go on, blow up the TNT.
Then blow it up. No, that's not how you do it. There is a way to do this, and I've forgotten. There you go. Now you do it. And it should knock her off onto the dance floor.
Away!
And look at her groove.
Well,
she's loving it.
Madder than a bag of hammers.
That is madder than a bag of hammers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fun, though.
Yeah, not half bad.
It's quite a fun little puzzle game, and I think it's free unless for the first few levels, first level pack, and then you can just pick up the rest later on.
Very nice.
Cool, so let's move on to the next game.
So this next app is called Blood and Glory, and it's kind of basically like a gladiatorial kind of Roman fighting game, which is fun. So you take on men like this man called Gallius. He should say something in Latin in a sec. Mea culpa! Oh,
very good.
Yeah, very inspiring.
I'm inspired to fight with swords.
They say some weird stuff though. But anyway, this is me on well, that's him, and I'm obviously me.
It's very pretty.
And you've got to basically, oh dear, that's not very good. You've got to combine dodges. Oops, dodge failed. Oh dear. Got to combine things like dodges with attacks that you kind of string together.
See, this is just Infinity Blade.
Is it really?
It's exactly the same game.
Oh dear.
It's like literally exactly the same as Infinity Blade. Like they've just ripped off the entire thing. And as far as I know, this game is free, right?
It is, yeah. I mean, obviously they try and hound you for to buy like coins and rubies to buy better kit with and stuff like that. Yeah. But it is basically then just a free version of Infinity Blade. I mean, I'd never played Infinity Blade before.
What?
I know. I'm probably going to get the sack for that.
That's crazy. It looks interesting. I like. It's nice. It's not as nice looking as Visual Blade, Infinity Blade, but it seems to play exactly the same. Is this a bit like Is it similar in it's like Punch Out, where you kind of have to learn the move set that they're doing?
Yeah, it's pretty much all about just watching your opponent. Like, I'm really good against guys with swords and shields now, but when someone's got like a staff or a mace like this chap, I'm not quite so good. He's having a bit of a tantrum there.
He's quite angry.
Yeah,
he's quite an angry man.
But I kind of when I downloaded this, I didn't think it was going to be for me, but I found myself oddly getting really into it, and I didn't do much work at my desk yesterday.
This is also a bit gorier than. Or is that blood? That is blood.
Yes, indeed, Blood and Glory, as the title says.
Yeah, it's a bit gorier than Infinity Blade, as you said.
There we go, let's do a special attack. Bonk. Oh, that's rubbish.
Oh, you see, it looks nice, and I'm sure it's fun. I'd still rather play Infinity Blade. I'd rather have the original on the best, as it were.
Yeah, I probably couldn't blame you, and I think but as a kind of free clone, it's quite fun in its own little way, I guess. I feel bad for picking this one now.
Well, no, it's fine. But we should let's move on to the next app. And see what the future
All
holds.
right then. Bonk. Well, that one hurt. Okay, and finally, this game should be a bit better, as I know this wasn't cloned from Infinity Blade, but this is Box Cat. In it, you play basically this anarchistic cat who's had enough of his friends getting hit by cars, and so he's decided he wants to take revenge on them. So this is you here, and you can unlock all sorts of cats. We'll stick with Box Cat for the minute. Pick him. It's got this, lovely retro style, and basically you're invincible against all these cars.
Why is the cat the size of a car?
I don't know, but you hit the cars and you chain them together to make them crash and kind of rack up points.
Oh,
there.
Right, so you get combos and stuff.
Yep. There we go.
Right,
that wasn't bad.
I see.
And then these birds come down the sides and they give you coin power-ups or time power-ups, like you see there.
Ooh, look at that.
And so basically what he's doing is, he's wrecking... There you go, he's gone giant now. This is the enemy. It's a giant van that you have to dash attack into. Then you get to go on to kind of another street, and you basically keep going until you get flattened by the truck, which, along with these kind of cars later on that have lasers mounted on them, they're the only things that can hurt you. So basically you're ruining countless lives.
As a cat.
Yeah, some cats just want to watch the world burn.
I have so many questions about this. Just why is the cat so big? Why are there cars with lasers on them driving around the city? Why are you crushing a truck? What's the truck got?
Well, I think the answer to... I've got no idea what the story is, but I think the answer to all your questions is why not?
That's true.
A ridiculously fun little game that you get to play. And there are loads of cats you can unlock. My favourite one is Hat Cat. So if you just imagine this cat, but wearing a hat.
I can imagine hats.
Good. Your imagination's still working.
Yeah, it does just about work, despite all the video games.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of on the cheaper end of the spectrum in terms of pricing.
So we're talking leaderboards here. Is there any compelling reason to keep playing this? After a while.
You do have leaderboards. There are incentives, there are unlocks and stuff like that too. I'll deliberately get flattened.
Oh no.
So that's game over for me. Or is it? Yes, it is. Game over. There we go. So menu. You've got objectives, kind of like Tiny Wings. It tells you, I have to say, reach 4th Street without collecting a coin, whereas normally you'd be rapidly trying to do that. And you've got to hit the blaster cars and all that kind of stuff. So you level up, and that helps you unlock new cats. There are different modes, like survival, which is just obviously procedurally generated, and then Rush Hour is really good fun. Let's go. There's Hat Cat. He's my favourite. Then you got Squirrel Cat, Zombie Cat, Pink Cat, and
be Pink Cat.
I'll be Pink Cat. Go on then. And then we have to crash like crazy, and you just try and chain them all together.
So is this just like a random high score mode?
Yeah, pretty much. You've got a time limit, but it's all about how many you can chain together. I managed an amazing combo yesterday. As I say, I didn't do much work at my desk.
Wow.
But I don't know. I thought this was absolutely hilarious when I picked it up.
It does look fun, and I think there are people out there that are going to enjoy this.
Definitely.
And I love the 8-bit style, and the music's really cool as well.
Yeah. Just for the love of God, don't use the tilt controls, because as with almost every game that just tacks them on, they are
terrible.
Truly, truly awful.
Warning to the world: don't use tilt controls. Well, we should probably wrap it up there. We're running out of time, but. That's it for this week's Appetite midweek update. But we'll be back on Sunday with some Infinity Blade 2. Stuff. Excellent, I believe.
Brilliant. Not Blood and Glory.
Not Blood and Glory, no, actually Infinity Blade 2.
Excellent. Well, in the meantime, you can, as always, subscribe to the show via YouTube and on iTunes. Please leave us some feedback. That would be nice. There should be some links on the screen now, along with this crazy pink cat. So we'll see you Sunday.